Welcome back to Pixel Playground,
Ooh.
starring Chris Yee and Marcus Phoenix on God, what is with me today? Like, I just have thoughts, and the second I start talking about them, they derail, and I can't finish, and I don't like... And it doesn't turn into something like nonsense like it normally does. It just turns into blah, blah, blah.
I want to see that movie. Whatever movie. Ah, he has a shotgun. Get away from him.
In a world where beanie hats can protect your head from bullets, one man must punch them in the face, which is much more effective than his gun.
It's because he's wearing a helmet, a bulletproof helmet, but I can punch through it.
It's a beanie. Whoa, nice dodge.
Aha, I punched through it. I have a shotgun.
You're getting shot so hard.
It's fine.
I feel like that guy shooting you was like, man, the AI in this game sucks. Or the PI for player intelligence.
Player intelligence. Oh, that guy disappeared.
Okay, come on, guys. Sorry, Charlie.
Charlie! Wait, we were here all night? The sun's coming up now.
Hey, you did a lot of shit.
I did.
Look out! There's more of them!
More of them? Who
Oh, like, how many guys do they have to throw at you?
A lot. Nathan Drake kills a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't like dealing with these shield guys, so I just throw grenades at them.
Mm.
What?
I'm trying to think if there's any games where, like, you know, they replace the mindless masses with, like, you know, real, like, not like characters, but like people you actually like feel bad about killing when you kill them. Like, it feels like you actually just like took away something from that world.
I mean, people wouldn't want to play that then.
I mean, it would have to be framed differently. Like, you know, the game wouldn't be like, it wouldn't just be an action shooter with that stapled onto it. It would be like, you know, the ambiguity of your choices would have to be part of the you know, part of the experience.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I think some like adventure games do that kind of. Like, you have to choose who lives and who dies.
Yeah, but it's never like just like the straight enemies like you have to kill. Like, you very rarely do you feel like a bad person when you're like going through a game. And the ones actually that's now that I said that, I guess I'm thinking I do like games where that kind of happens. Like, when the thing you thought you've been doing is good is not good.
Yeah.
Or like some character like gives what you've been doing context.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the movie with... Not the movie. The game where there's the evil dandelion flower, and it's like...
Undertale.
Undertale, yeah. Like, that is really awesome to me as, like, a experience and narrative.
Yeah. Did you actually ever play that?
No, I watched it.
I watched playthroughs of it.
I watched a playthrough. But it was really awesome and fun to watch, because...
It was.
Even though you weren't the one doing it, like, wow, it's like... You know, you're on board with the decisions, and I watched the genocide and the pacifism run. So that's one where pacifism is like you don't kill. You can actually beat the game without killing any enemies.
Yeah, and you build like strong relationships with all the characters.
Yeah, exactly. And then the opposite is the genocide one, where you can actually literally commit a genocide to the monsters in the Undertale world, where you kill
every single
literally
thing.
all of them, and like. You know, after killing like 10 to 12 enemies in an area, enemies will stop spawning, and it gets quiet, and like the music will stop, and like it's just like...
And people start calling you a monster and stuff.
Yeah, and people react. Like in-game characters like react to you being like a straight up murderer.
I mean, both things work. That's why zombie games are so popular, because like nobody cares about killing zombies, so you can just mow them down and it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I don't enjoy fucking murder mayhem, like, you know, Serious Sam kind of games where you just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and you just mow down the masses. But, you know, it's like, because like all the main characters are like all like fleshed out and like real people, and then just like the enemies are just like dudes in suits.
Yeah.
There's not even a real enemy in this game that, you know. The closest they got is they introduced that guy with the mind control dart, but even he's like not even.
Well, it's just he's the main guy.
He's got no depth yet.
He's the main guy, and these are his grunts.
Yeah, but
It's like a standard action movie.
yeah, we haven't seen any of the main guy, of the main bad guy yet.
I mean, it's not from his perspective.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, but we got nothing on
Too
him.
close.
Like I don't even know who.
I do agree that the main bad guy in this one is way weaker than the one from the second one.
This isn't worth it, Nate.
Like, we got these goons after us, but they seem to just be like,
Just give up.
hey, we're invading their hideout.
Bastards win.
Yeah.
After this,
Like they could just be regular guard. It could be like freaking just like a museum that we're breaking into, right? And
there's no
it would
way.
make no difference instead of
Who's
some bad guy who's against your request.
What are you trying to prove?
I mean, Uncharted is less about like the enemies, I guess, and more of like tomb raiding stuff and like
Well,
treasure hunting.
What I'm saying is they're spending some time, and I think doing a decent job of like building the main characters.
Yeah, I guess.
You up for
Like
Of course I am.
there's there's some amount of effort in writing and storytelling put into the main group of people, but like there's no foil, there's no opposite, there's no bad group of people.
There, not a lot of games flesh out the enemy that much, though.
No.
Like shooters like
Got a
this.
better idea. I'm
There are like
Yeah.
RPGs that do it and stuff.
And I'm not trying to make a general statement about video games. I'm saying specifically this game looks like they put the effort into to try to get there, like real characters, real story, but they didn't bother with the other side of them. Like they just did the main characters, and I'm kind of a little disappointed now.
I mean, I think that's fine. It's just not what their focus was.
Elena Fisher.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's still a good game, but like it's such a missed opportunity to
How you
me
doing, sweetheart?
Oh, no.
because I haven't.
Sort of frowned upon here.
There's less tension to me when
two
you're
can
just
hold hands
there's no real bad guy.
How are you,
Like
Elena?
he's there and he has his
I mean,
grunts,
this
but there's
isn't-
You
no.
look great.
He's not doing anything that scares me. He's not doing anything that like builds attention for me.
This isn't supposed to be like a
Permits will get you
soup,
through
like a
most
serious, gritty,
Okay.
like.
Oh, and I shouldn't be worried
I don't
about
know.
what's in those bags, right?
It's supposed to be like a more lighthearted game, I think.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, even like cartoon games with the main enemy will have like
Alright.
something against you. Like Zelda will be, Ganondorf's out to get you.
Well,
He's
that's just
out to
'cause
get you.
He's iconic.
And
You can handle that?
even though you never even see him in most games till the end, it's like, hey, Ganondorf is taking over the world. He's actively doing these things. This is like his.
But that's like an end of the world type game.
That's just a little
That's
historical
not what
research.
this game is. He's not trying to end the world. He's just trying to get the treasure before you.
Right, but I was saying Ganondorf is more developed
No
than
diabolical warlords.
freaking.
And that's also because he's had like 40 years to develop.
You
like
are.
in any. I think in
Come on, we're not gonna start this, are we?
nearly every the more modern. I guess yeah, fine. He has 40 years to
I'll
develop,
just
but
take the bags and meet you.
there's some focus on his character.
You're still wearing it.
I mean, this is Uncharted's third game. Why don't they have a bad guy?
Because they killed the other bad guys. Every game has a different bad guy.
Don't flatter yourself.
Well, I haven't seen this. I mean, we only barely saw this one. I'm trying. Maybe I didn't give a great example of Zelda.
Oh,
That's what this is all
Off the
about.
top of my head, I'm trying to think of a game that just has like just a
Understand.
regular kind of game that has like a bad
Finally
guy.
proved it. Drake lied
Like-
about his route for the East Indies.
Like a one-off game. You can't.
Came here.
Because
There's been-
Zelda's
there's been
different
no-
to series.
There's been no bad guy speech where he tells you what he's doing.
Why this obsession?
Well, because we haven't.
I'm just worried.
This is like still kind of the beginning of the game.
all right.
Are we not that far in? I feel like we're
I'm
like
not talking
halfway.
about you.
I mean, he's not really trying to like end the world. He's just trying to get the treasure
Go to
before
the
you.
ends of the earth for you, Nate.
Is that what he's doing? Because he hasn't said anything about
Yeah,
that.
he's just chasing you because he wants the treasure.
Come on. That's
In the
not-
beginning, when they shot you and took your
What is
ring, that was
even
why.
supposed to mean?
What's that?
Maybe I haven't paid enough attention, but
You could just drop us at the edge of the city. That'd be great.
Not a chance.
like I could definitely
You're my
see
responsibility now.
like
I'm not
I'm
taking
liking all
my
these
stuff.
characters, and I want to have a bad guy. I want a bad guy character I can like.
Yeah. I just think it's harder to develop a bad guy.
How's it hard to bad? There's
No, because we're following the good guys. We're not following the bad guy. So we see more of the good guys than the bad guy.
yes, but
If you're
like,
trying to pick up
it's not that there's it should be even or 50-50 or anything. But I'm just saying there should be
So this is the new.
a little more.
Well, all
It's like
relative.
95-5
Founded at least
is what it is
3,000
right now.
years ago.
And I need a little more than 5 for my preference. A little more.
And I don't think every story needs a villain to be a good
All right,
story.
there. You see that tower up ahead? That's where the old city.
But the villain's like the main
Let's
conflict.
make our way over there.
There can be different conflict. It doesn't have to be a villain.
The main conflict in this game is that you're
So long.
trying to beat this bad guy to the treasure.
I mean, I'm trying to get the treasure. That's a conflict.
Okay, through here.
he's just
Well, if
an
you're just
obstacle.
if you were just trying to get the treasure, there'd be no conflict. You would just be, there would be some puzzles, and you'd be figuring it out. The conflict is that there's this guy trying to stop you and trying to kill you before you get there.
And that I'm trying to get there.
You got it.
Because it's not like super easy to get there.
Cut through the market.
Yeah, I mean, that's like it has a little bit of adventure. But I'm saying like the main, it's like you versus him. Like you're directly fighting his people like all the time.
Like, we've been arguing a lot.
You don't
these last few
concede any
episodes.
points.
Blocked off. I'll go see what I can do. You two just.
You're just contrarian, and maybe I'm a little contrarian too, and maybe that's our dynamic. But you like,
Oh yeah. Apparently.
I think I'm making a decent point, and you're just like,
What does that mean?
yeah, no.
But you haven't, like,
Right, it's no good.
presented any other games that describe what you're trying to
Let's try over
say.
I know another way around.
I just gave a Zelda game. Okay, fine.
That's that's not the same thing.
It's like the same it's an adventure game. You're doing, you're going for the traverse or whatever, but it's like the things you're fighting, there's a thing, like, there's a reason you're fighting them. There's a guy behind it, and you have a little insight into the other side. And I think you need that to really care about the enemies. I think you need to care about the enemies a bit.
That's my hoodie.
I don't get any kind of emotion from mowing down these suits. Like,
Which
they
I
feel
don't think,
it feels very flat to me.
but I don't think they're trying to get any emotion out of killing these suits. They're
Well, it's just stupid. It's bad design not to have any emotion with killing the main bad guys.
move.
Anyhow, I'm gonna argue more to Chris about this between episodes and bring him to my
You're
frame
really
of mind.
fixated on this one topic.
Yeah, you haven't gotten me off the topic either. You could have changed the topic anytime. I'm not gonna do it.
I found a thing.
More cops.
Look, I found a thing.
Getting through here either.
Yes, the One Ring to rule them all.
Way around.
Next episode will be invisible and off to Mount Doom. Mordor,
Mortar?
Doom.
Rick and Mortar?
Rick and Mortar.
Rick and Mordor.
Rick and Mordor. Oh God! Sorry. I'm so. I'm just gonna shimmy away now.